Thomas, good to see you. Today we are talking through 3 strategies to minimize your Social Security taxes. Many retirees are surprised to learn that above a certain income, Social Security is taxed. In retirement, it is important to know how all your income streams will be taxed and how to mitigate those taxes. So let's start with the basics. How is Social Security taxed?
Well, yeah, there's a certain threshold of income that you can make, and those income thresholds are if you make less than 32,000, or if you make between 32 to 42,000. There's going to be some taxation, and then if you make over 44,000, excuse me, 44 more than 44,000, you can be taxed up to 85%. So if you look at this, display here, up to 50% of your income can be taxed. If you're making between 32 to 44,000, if you're filing married or jointly, and then over 44,000 if you're filing married and jointly. And then if you're single, 85% of your income can be taxed, or your Social Security will be taxed rather, if you are making over 34,000. So it's huge.
And so this is all based on your provisional income. Why don't you touch on what makes up your provisional income?
Right. So provisional income is all earned income, meaning that anything from distributions from your IRAs, 401ks, pensions, rental income, um, anywhere that you're generating that type of income, they're going to consider that in regards to how your taxation is going to play out. So.
hmm And so now, Thomas, as I understand it, you have 3 strategies to help reduce your Social Security taxes. And the first strategy is to convert those tax deferred accounts to Roth accounts because they are essentially your greatest liability.
Absolutely. And we've talked on this a few different times in the past. Keeping all of your money in qualified plans or IRAs later in retirement can be a tax bomb for you. So if you can now, especially when the tax situation is advantageous to you, start thinking about converting some of that money from the IRAs into Roth IRAs. That money comes to you tax free. So those are that's probably the biggest strategy that you can consider if you have money and sitting in IRAs, is convert to a Roth.
hmm And then the second strategy is to consider shifting your income investments because some investments do generate taxable income, others do not.
Right. So if you're getting distributions from, qualified plans or, brokerage accounts, you want to probably think about, moving to investments that don't have that tax obligation, which for one instance is looking at municipal bonds, so that might be another area where you can generate some income and not have to worry about that impacting your overall Social Security taxation.
hmm And then the third strategy would be to delay claiming your Social Security benefits.
Right. And why would you do that? Right. For one, you're going to have your credits are going to increase. So you're going to have a larger Social Security check later in life. But it also gives you the opportunity to kind of drain some of those accounts that may impact your Social Security. So if you're pulling out less money years later, you're not going to have that issue in regards to having too much income.
hmm Well, these strategies, it's helpful to talk them through. Clearly, the sooner you can put them in place, the better. So if somebody wants to talk to you about that, what's the best way to reach you?
Yeah, they can definitely reach out to me through my website, martinheritagegroupllc.com. They can shoot me an email at info@martinheritagegroupllc.com. And then they can also give me a call at 651 503 6064. And then I'm on all social media platforms at Martin Heritage Group.
All right, Thomas, thank you.
Thank you.